So you're going to have to be 2 people each.
Okay.
Okay. So basically there's multiple things that I do outside of magic, as we know. So I'm an actor as well. And one of the things that I do with my acting is I work for a murder mystery company. So we do murder mysteries all over the country, where it involves somebody dying and then us having to figure out who done it. The audience then have to figure out who done it. But I thought we'd try something in like with a murder mystery, but magic related as well. And we'll kind of flip it on its head a little bit. Okay. So when we do the murder mysteries for my murder mystery company that I work for, 9 times out of 10, I'm the inspector. Okay. So the inspector is the one that goes out and walks in halfway through, goes and examines the body, and then helps the audience decide who's committed the murder out of the suspects that we've got. Okay. We haven't really got suspects and stuff because there's only you 2. So again, we're gonna have to flip it on its head a bit. So, but one of the things that I get asked the most, because we do what we call walkarounds. So you've got all the people sitting around the tables and we have like 15, 20 minutes, a couple of times a night where all the suspects walk around, and I do as well. And any of the audience members can ask anybody any question they want. And most of the time I get asked, did I commit the murder? Even though I'm the inspector. And obviously I'm there to help them decide who committed murder. Most people, and they get forms to fill out at the end of the night as well. So you have to fill out the name and the motive of, why that person's done it. And probably 20% of the cards that we get come back in every single time we do it is, I reckon it was the inspector for this reason. It never is. But it got me, it would be a good twist. And this is what got me thinking, if I was going to do it, if I was going to kill someone in that kind of scenario, or in any scenario in general, how would you do it? So you've got like guns and stuff, but they're really noisy and they're traceable. You've got like blunt instruments or like knives where you leave DNA, don't you? And if you're stabbing someone and you get their blood on you and that's DNA and whatever else, and it's difficult. So I was thinking, what would be the best way, if I wanted to, of murdering someone? And I think exactly that. Or poison.
Or kill them in a pig farm.
I mean, that's how you dispose of a body. So I'm told. But yeah, I reckon poisoning is going to be the way to do it. And if you were going to poison something, you'd poison a drink because it's easily consumable. You wouldn't notice any difference or taste or anything. But if you were going to do a drink, why not poison something that goes in the drink rather than the drink itself?
Okay, yeah.
That makes sense to me.
Right.
I haven't put that much thought into this, Jack. Stop looking so worried. But anyway, so normally at this point I get 4 people to come up. But I haven't got 4 people, I've only got you 2. So you're going to have to be 2 people each.
Okay.
So you can be number 1, you're Craig.
Okay.
Number 2, you're Mr. Petty.
Okay.
Number 3, you're Jack. And number 4, you're Mr. Murkett.
Gotcha.
Okay, so you get a cocktail shaker each. All right? 1, 2, 3, 4, Craig, Mr. Petty, Jack, Mr. Murkett. Okay? Now, just to let you know, at some point, over the next couple of minutes, one of you is going to die.
Oh.
Okay.
Just so you know. Okay?
I'd like it to be him.
The decision is not yours, or yours, or mine. The decision on who's going to die is actually going to be Mike's.
Oh.
I don't want him to have that power.
Mike's going to decide who's going to die. Okay? So inside each one of these is a cherry. The cherry is what's going to be put in the drink to poison the drink. Make sense?
Yeah.
Every single one of these has got a cherry in it. You can examine the cherries if you wish. They're not real. Please don't try to eat it.
What, you should examine it?
If you want to, was what I said. But that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so we've all examined the cherries.
Yeah.
They're all the same. They're just little red cherries. Okay? Now, what's going to happen is, in a second, Mike is going to use this. The golden cherry.
It doesn't matter how you say golden cherry. It's not going to sound like...
The golden cherry.
Okay.
Da, da, da.
Okay.
That's the poison cherry. Okay? So, in a second, we're all going to turn around, because I don't want to see it. These 2 can't see it. Okay? So, you're going to take the golden cherry. You're going to take one of the cocktail shakers, take the red cherry out, put the golden cherry in.
Okay.
Happy?
Yeah.
Okay. Take the golden cherry.
Are we going to look away?
Everybody look away. Turn around.
You as well?
Yeah, me too. Take one of the cocktail shakers, Mike. take the red cherry out, put the golden cherry in, put the lid back on the top so we don't know which one it is, and put the cherry back. Put the cocktail shaker back. Have you done it?
Yeah.
Perfect. Do you want to pass me the cherry?
Yeah.
Because
we
obviously
look
you
now?
need your hand. Yeah, you can look now. Pass me the cherry back because you need your hands in order to be able to pick that up, pick the camera back up. Right. Okay. So we have one of you is now dead. Craig, Mr. Petty, Jack, Mr. Murkett. One of you's now dead.
Oh no.
But now it's my job as the inspector to figure out which one of you has died.
Okay.
Dun, dun, dun. But before I do that, Mike, can I just give you that?
Sure.
Just pop it in your pocket for me, mate. Okay, right. I forgot to do that. Right, so let's figure out which one of you's died.
Okay.
Now you get to look inside the cups. Okay, just look inside your own. Don't look inside anybody else's. Just look inside your own, and see if you've got a red cherry. Or don't say anything. Don't tell anybody. Don't let anybody know. Look in both of them. If you've got a red cherry or a golden cherry. So now you know which one of you's died, but you can't let me know.
But normally with like 4 people, we wouldn't know.
No, like one of you would know, 3 of you would not. Okay, so I want to see you die. I want to see you die. So I want you, in your best acting skills, to act out what would happen to you if you were poisoned. I want you to die. For everybody, right now, go.
Really?
Yes. That's pretty
By the
good,
way,
actually.
I've just given at least 100 people.
I know what you're going to say.
I've just given at least 100 people that follow Unbiased Magic Reviews a fucking orgasm right now.
All right, Jack, your turn. Very good. Very good. Mr. Petty,
Oh, right.
your turn. That was quick. That must have been some strong poison.
It was straight out there.
Yeah. And Mr. Murkett, your turn.
I love the...
Yeah, that was good. That was good. Although that last one, kind of, as a detective, that last one gave a little bit away to me. I think you overcompensated slightly. So I think that you, Mr. Murkett, in number 4 here, I think you have a red cherry. Show everyone.
A red cherry.
A red cherry. I don't think you died.
You want to show?
I think you're still alive.
Mr. Murkett is alive.
Mr. Murkett is alive. Perfect. Okay, you may take your seat, Mr. Murkett. Jack, you've got to stay there. Okay.
You had a choice.
Next round of interrogations. Craig,
Yes.
what would your last meal be?
Meat feast pizza.
Meat feast pizza. Jack, what would your last meal be?
Chocolate chip pancakes.
Chocolate chip pancakes. Mr. Petty?
TGI Fridays, Jack Daniel glazed chicken strips.
You see, I thought this was going to be a matter of, because I'm asking you 2 questions each, the second one is just going to be a bit of a throwaway, but I know that would genuinely be your final meal. So I think that is the truth, and you're still alive.
Yep.
He's still alive. Excellent. Okay, 2 left. We have Craig and Jack that are both left. So, final one. If you were going to use a murder weapon, what would it be?
Rope.
Rope?
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah.
I'm aware of how it works. I wasn't expecting that to come out of you. Okay, Craig,
Yeah.
what would your murder weapon be?
Chainsaw.
Chainsaw.
Or-
That's discreet.
Or a pencil. And I'd go full on.
Joker.
No, what's that guy's name?
John
Keanu
Wick.
Reeves. John Wick. I go full John Wick.
I haven't seen it, but does he kill somebody with a
Hang
pencil?
on, you haven't seen John Wick?
No.
Right, stop this shit for a minute. Right. You've never seen John Wick?
No.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Okay, can we talk about this afterwards?
You need to watch John Wick.
Okay, right.
Like, tonight.
Okay. Okay.
There's 4 of them.
As if I've got time. What? There's 4 of them?
Yeah.
I thought they only came in trilogies nowadays.
Look at Marvel.
Can I carry on?
Yeah.
Right, perfect. Because of how passionate you got about that, and I don't believe that you... I think it's you. I think you're still alive. He's still alive, which means, Jack, you are dead. Show everyone your golden cherry. Golden cherry. Jack is dead. Now,
I'm betrayed.
at the end of... Mike, you killed Jack.
Yeah.
Not Mr. Murkett, not his alter ego. You went straight for Jack.
For context, we work in the same department.
What the hell?
There wasn't even a second thought.
Yeah.
There wasn't. It was like lightning. Okay, right. So now with every murder mystery, every good thriller, there's always a twist, right? So I was thinking, what's my twist going to be? If I was going to kill somebody, how would I get away with it? And the way that I would get away with it is to not actually commit the murder myself. The way that I would get away with it as a detective would be to influence somebody to kill the person that I wanted them to kill without them realising that I'd done it. And then I would get away with the murder because I have an alibi, my hands are clean, I haven't touched anything at all. So I influenced Mike to kill Jack. But Mike doesn't know that, and until then you didn't know that either. But not that I would do this in a case. Obviously the evidence would be destroyed immediately, but I do have evidence of what I've done because I'm a bit of a sociopath like that, and I had to have myself some evidence just to prove to you that I'm not lying. And this is how a lot of murderers get caught, because they have to prove it. They have to say, I was cleverer than you, I was more intelligent than you. Narcissists. So I've kept it, my evidence, that I knew that you were going to die, and I influenced Mike to kill you, and I can prove it. Do you remember right at the very start?
Yes.
I gave you that envelope. Open the envelope and read what it says, Mike.
Oh, I thought you were probing.
Maybe we give it to... oh no, you. Because he's holding it.
Despite number 1 looking shady,
Which he does.
I want you to kill victim number 3.
Which was Jack! Thank you very much.
That's great.
It isn't it?
Really good. Jack,
Yeah.
you're absolutely amazing. Did you like that?
Not really.
Of
'Cause
course
you
you're
died.
dead, yeah.
I was influenced like
I
mad.
No excuses.